Facial rejuvenation refers to the entire face. Often people think about the lower face and the neck mostly. But as we age, the brows start to come down, there's excess skin in the upper eyelids, the mid-face starts to atrophy and lose some volume, and the neck starts to sag. In aesthetic surgery in general and facial rejuvenation in particular, the name of the game is natural elegance. When you look at a young person's face, their face doesn't look pulled. The tissues are just sitting where they're supposed to be sitting. But just look around you and you see so many facelift results with this strained, strange look where the pull is so obvious. That just isn't a good look. And that has to do with two main factors. Number one, the surgical technique. And number two, the vector of the pull. The surgical technique refers to the type of facelift that was performed and the mastery of execution. Now let's assume that all surgeons have the same technical skill, which is not true, but let's assume that for a moment. Performing different types of facelifting, skin-only, smash type of facelift, or a deep plane facelift, in the same hands will produce completely different results. I already know that skin-only pulls don't work, and that's why they've been abandoned. But most modern surgeons are still performing smash types of facelifts. These smash types of facelifts are relatively easier to perform technically and so more accessible for the novice surgeon. But there is a problem with them. To understand the problem, we have to understand facial anatomy. Deep to the smash, there are these tiny little retaining ligaments that tack the face in its place. Without releasing them, the surgeon will have to pull really hard against resistance on the smash. And that's what gives a strained look and a bad scar. But in the extended deep plane facelift, we go into that layer, we release these ligaments, that allows for a tension-free pull to reposition the tissues where they were 20 years ago. The second important factor is the vector of the pull. That has to do with style and understanding facial aging. Facial aging goes downward. As we age, things start to come down. When you go in front of the mirror, you pull this way. You don't pull this way, do you? But I can't tell you how many times I've seen facelift pulled in this direction. And that creates this kind of a weird look. The correct vector is up. And that makes a huge difference too. So as I always say, correct technique, masterful execution, and style. Remember, surgery is not a commodity. It's an art and a science.